Because I'm tired of asking questions. This is great. We're going to have fireside chats the first Wednesday of every month with Brian. That's what we're going to do.
Hi, this is Jamie. Coach, with everything's been said with the drafts and how much the head coach has influence, how much does the president of the club or the general manager should take responsibility for drafting certain players? Like, you've gotten a lot of blame for drafting certain players, but how much of it would fall on Ozzy?
Well, let's start out. There's no better general manager in the league than Ozzy Houston, I promise you. And the relationship Ozzy and I have is something that I'm going to cover for a long, long time. At the end of the day, our organizational structure was one that we did things collectively in terms of the analysis that we did. At the end of the day, there has to be a singular voice, because it's like play calling. You can have a lot of input, everybody's got to be on the same page, but the clock's ticking. Someone's got to make that call. Hopefully you structure it in a way that you're all on board and you recognize why you're doing what you're doing. And we worked very closely together. There were times Ozzy and I would disagree, but at some point we would always come to a consensus between the two of us as we were going to go forward. And we did just that. So, you know, we're a society that says, you know, somebody's ass has got to be in my briefcase at the end of the day, right? There's got to be somebody to blame. Part of the job of the head coach is to take that type of heat. And that's part of the job description. And I'm comfortable with that.
I want to thank everybody. We got one more question? Come on over. We got one more question.
Mike, who used to live in Redlands, California.
Hey, got a terrier door. Out of the baby.
A lot of Ravens fans have been concerned about the number of injuries in preseason here, and a lot of speculation that Harbaugh's camp was more difficult than yours, although Trevor Bryce said that was not the case. But do you think the injuries are just a matter of chance, or is it an aging team, or is it the difficulty of the training camp?
No, I think every coach, well, you know, believe me, I've known John Harbaugh for years. John Harbaugh comes out of the Andy Reid School of Coaching. Andy and I came out of the Bill Walsh School of Coaching. Regardless of those that want to paint it differently, the training camp was the same. It really was. In fact, because I've gone back and critiqued it, John's a smart coach. He knows not to wear out his players. Practice for practice, hit for hit, live session for live session. It was the same training camp. It really was. So you got to get the team ready. You're always worried about injury. Sometimes it's unavoidable. Sometimes fate just doesn't play your way. John ran an intelligent training camp by all accounts that I could see. He was respectful of the age of certain players that you have to account for. But it's a tough physical business, and injuries are going to happen.
The only difference that McAllister said is somebody's going to knock on his door to do bed check at 11 o'clock every night. That's what he said this morning. I swear to God, that was his thing. So the only difference is bed check.
Someone probably needs to do that for Chris.